Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yes.
How was your holiday?
Mm, mm,
You did not go to school Thursday and Friday, right?
yes.
So what did you do?
Well,
What did you do last Thursday and Friday?
I go to
Where?
I go to Taipei.
I'm sorry?
I go to Taipei and play.
Oh, Taipei. Where did you go? I mean, which exactly or where exactly?
Um.
In the park, shopping mall?
Um. Um.
Is it a park?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you see? What did you see in the park?
I see. Uh. I don't,
You saw what? Are there many people?
yes.
Because it's a holiday, right?
Yes.
So they also went to that place to celebrate the holiday. Did you buy anything?
No.
No, you just played and spent time with your family, right?
Yes.
So, did you stay overnight somewhere, like in a hotel?
No.
No, so you went home right after.
Yes.
Oh, so at least you were able to spend time with your family, aside from
Mm,
going to school, right? The
yes.
perfect time to spend with your family, because everyone is busy, busy going to work, busy going to school, right?
Yes.
And holiday is the only time to be with the family.
Uh.
Yeah, me too. Because it's a holiday in your country, I also spend my holiday with my daughter. Yeah, because Wednesday, no, Thursday, my daughter had a storytelling contest.
Uh.
So during the night, I was able to rest
Uh.
because during the day, it was also a busy day for me, for us. Yeah, so I was also happy not to have class as I was able to rest after the activity of my daughter. Do you
Uh.
also join those kind of contests like storytelling contest?
Uh.
Anything related to literary?
Mm,
Have you experienced joining a contest like that?
yes.
Oh, so did you win?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Because my daughter, she won the first place.
Uh.
Yeah. The story that she told was about the three little pigs.
Uh.
Do you know the story of the three little pigs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very short because she's only grade one.
Uh.
Yeah. So that's the only story that she can tell. It's easy to tell because you just have to repeat. Yeah, but it's a good start for her
Uh.
so that she can be confident. right?
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about storytelling, we'll go back to our story, all right? Okay,
Mm.
so what's the story again that we started the last meeting, during our last meeting? Can you remember the story?
Yes.
What's the title of the story?
Mm. Love first place.
Hmm. The perfect,
First place.
how do you say it? Palace.
Palace.
Yes, the perfect palace. What what do you think is a perfect palace?
Good.
Hmm. It's a
Mm.
good palace
Mm.
or ideal or something that we want to have, having all the qualities that you desire or you like, right?
Huh?
So, or flawless, no fault, or yeah, ideal, without any fault. Okay, so the perfect palace. So let's start reading.
Oh.
Let's read the first part again because we might forget it already. Okay, from here.
Mm. The spirit of year. A quarrel. There lived a king. He, his his people loved him. Says he looked after their needs well.
Hmm.
At the end of every month, he would invite some noble men of his kingdom, kingdom
Hmm.
to uh,
Analyze.
analyze his work and activity him.
Advised him.
I see.
What do you mean by analyze?
I don't know.
Analyze is to examine,
Mm,
right?
mm,
Analyze, examine, or to study. Study, right? To study. So this happened 1,000 years ago, right?
mm.
So the king loved by his people. Why do you think they loved him?
I don't know.
They loved him because they looked after their needs.
Mm,
At the end of every month, he would invite noblemen of his kingdom to analyze or to study his work,
huh?
and they will ask them to advise him, right?
Huh?
So who does the king invite?
Who is the king?
Yeah, who did he invite in his kingdom?
Nobleman?
Yeah, he invited some noblemen to his kingdom to so that he can ask some advice and that they can study his work. All right, let's continue here.
The king built many things. Every year he worked regularly. He
Rebuild.
rebuilt his, rebuilt his
How do you say it? Palace.
palace, and every time he looked battle of a land before.
It looked better than before. Okay.
Mar- marvelous. You must try.
Marvelous and match.
Marvelous image. The travelers were placed in the camp of eternity.
Would feel elated.
Related.
Okay, so the king likes to build many things, right? So every year he would build his palace again, and he wants it to look better than before. Okay, and the couriers or the messenger will praise his work. Well, would tell him marvelous and match. So what do you mean by and match? What do you mean by and match?
uh, uh,
And match.
um,
What do you mean by this?
I don't know.
Something that you cannot compare, right?
Yeah.
Or not the same with others,
Mm.
not equal, right?
Uh,
Or unbeaten, cannot be beat, or nothing can beat it, unbeaten.
uh,
How about this word, elated? What do you mean by elated? Happy, okay, or delighted, or thrilled. When do you feel thrilled or happy?
when um,
When? When do you feel happy?
mm,
Do you feel happy when somebody praise you
yeah,
or say good things to you?
yes.
Yes, right? So it's the same feeling that the king has every time somebody praised his work, right? When he builds something that is nice, that's the same feeling he has.
Mm.
So we feel happy or elated. All right. So next one, next part of the story.
Uh-uh.
One day,
One day the king serves the year I will be the prophet
how do you say it? Palace.
palace. We we all comfort
Mm-hmm.
is should be used not only within my kingdom, but also by the people of the neighboring states.
Okay, so this time he doesn't want his work to be praised only by or within his kingdom. He also wants it to be praised by other neighboring states.
Mm.
Okay, so he wants to create or build a perfect palace. All right, next.
Uh, the next day, the king was out of rockets. This
Perfect
of
design.
design of his perfect
Okay, so for you to have a perfect palace, you should have a perfect design. Okay,
after finishing
finalizing.
is he had his over to the the England and
Mason.
in
Builders and masons. Okay,
in about the harvest of local children was ready.
wow, it was really fast. Only for a month, the perfect palace was ready. Okay,
Looking into the moment of his kingdom as well as the level warring
States.
love to grace near of and around the place.
Okay, so after the perfect palace was ready, he invited the noblemen in his kingdom and also from the neighboring states so that he can get their opinion about his perfect palace. All right.
Hmm?
Okay, next. So what
Um,
is their reaction?
uh, um, I don't know.
Unbelievable indeed. It is a perfect palace.
It's,
So what that's what they said, right?
it's true.
Cheered.
The movement is awesome.
Unison. Cheered the noblemen in unison.
And unison plus a stating in the curve was straight.
Okay, so all of them cheered, but except for a saint in the corner who was silent. There's only one person who did not say something. Okay, unison. What do you mean by unison? Unison.
I don't know.
Unison.
Unison.
Unison means in chorus or all at once or at the same time. At the same time. Okay, so they cheered at the same time in unison. All right, so let's continue. The king wondered. The king wondered why the saint was silent.
The king and
Why do you think the saint was silent?
while side was smiling when everyone was praising his class. He was walked up to the sand and said, "Please tell us why you are afraid. Is not my promise beautiful."
Okay, so the king wondered or he asked the saint why he was silent, right? So,
Uh,
can you guess? Can you guess why the saint was silent?
uh,
Do you think the saint did not find his palace perfect?
Um, I don't know.
Maybe,
Um,
right?
yes.
Okay, we'll find out, okay?
Oh.
Okay, let's continue reading so we know why the saint was silent. And he did not say anything about the king's palace. So everyone was happy. They liked how the palace was made. But the saint did not say anything, right?
Mm,
Okay, so let's continue. The saint replied in a calm voice.
combo.
What did he said?
This is
Dear
sorry.
king. Mhm.
Your plan is strong and well last
Forever.
forever.
Your palace is strong and will last forever.
This is beautiful, but not perfect.
So the saint did not find it perfect. It is beautiful, but not perfect.
Since the people live in it are monsters.
What do you mean by mortals? What is mortal?
I don't know.
If you are mortal, you are mortal. You can die. So deadly. You can perish or perishable. Subject to death. If you are mortal, you can die. Right? Mortal. People living in it are mortals. Okay? They are not permanent. Okay, so continue. They are not permanent.
They are not permanent. Your life well live.
Your palace.
Your planets will live forever, but not more people in it.
Right. Do you agree?
Huh?
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yes. His palace can stay forever, but not the people in it.
Mm. The that is why I am silent.
That is
It's
why I am silent.
silent. That is for us. Even try and and so does he did.
Does he die? Yes. So when you are born, you don't have anything, right? You do not bring anything in your hands. You have nothing when you are born. So it's the same when you die. You cannot bring anything that you have when you die, like your toys, your favorite shirt. What else? Anything that is that you treasure. You cannot bring it with you when you die, right?
Uh,
Okay, so the king, what did the king do?
the king thanks the flag for his wise words and never tried to balance and perfect play again.
How do you say it again? Palace.
Balance again.
Okay. Wise.
Why?
Okay, so the king thanked the saint for his wise words
Oh,
and never tried to build a perfect palace again.
uh,
Okay, so I think um, that's what usually people do. We aim to have um, a perfect life, or we aim to have material things, right?
uh,
But we did not realize, or we don't realize that those material things that we have, we cannot take it with us when we die.
uh.
Okay, so what is the lesson? What did you learn from this story? What is the lesson in the story? Did you learn anything in the story? You don't remember?
Uh, mm, I don't know.
What did the saint try to tell the king, or what did he try to tell him?
Uh, I don't know.
What was the lesson that the saint tried to teach the king?
I don't.
The saint was trying to teach him a lesson about um, that the palace that he built is not important,
Uh,
because the people that lives in that palace is they're not permanent, right?
uh,
Or you
yeah,
cannot take the palace with you when you die.
yeah.
So what is more important than the palace?
Um, don't know.
How about you? What is more important to you?
Um,
Is your toy more important than your mom?
yeah.
Is your toy more important than your mom?
No.
No, right? Your mom is more important.
Yeah.
Same with your dad and your brother. So your family is more important than the things that you have, right?
Yes.
So no matter how much power or wealth or the people that support you,
Mm.
they will
Uh,
all die,
uh,
or we all die,
uh,
and we will die alone and empty-handed. Okay, so we die alone and empty-handed. Just like when we were born. We were born alone and we have nothing in our hands.
mm.
Okay, so what is your opinion about the story? Or after reading the story, what can you
Uh,
say?
uh, I don't know.
I want to hear from you.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
So you did not get anything after reading the story?
No. I don't know.
If you're going to tell the story to your friend, can you tell the story to your friend
Um,
or your
yes.
classmate? Okay, so just pretend that I'm your classmate or your friend. Can you tell me the story?
Um, I don't know.
You said you can tell the story, right?
Mm.
So I want to hear. I want to hear your story about the perfect palace.
Mm. I don't know.
Okay, if you can see, I started your sentence here. You just continue. The Perfect Palace is a story about
The first play. Mm.
about
Here's a story about
who's the character in the story, the main character.
Uh, uh,
What do you call this guy here? This guy in the picture, what do you call him?
what did I call him?
Yes.
Okay.
He is?
He is. He is. Uh, I don't know.
You don't remember what do you call this guy?
Yes.
He is the He's wearing a crown.
He is. Mm,
The king,
oh,
right?
yes.
So The Perfect Palace is a story about the king. What does the king like to do?
Can lie to. I don't know. Mm,
He likes to build many things.
everyone should. Yeah, medicine.
Mhm. He likes to build many things or marvelous things.
Mm,
Okay, so what else? What else can you say about the story?
I don't know.
Okay, so because he likes to build many things, after building marvelous things, what does he like to hear?
He like people to. I don't know.
Okay, so he likes people to praise his work. How about the saint?
Um, uh, I don't know. Here I people to that work gas and the one the one
What did the saints tell him?
was uh, mm, mm, so sad. I don't know. No, I don't know.
So the saint did not praise his work, right? Did not say anything, or he was silent, right?
Yeah.
What did the saint think about his work? What did the saint say about his work?
Mm, I don't
So the saint think that his work is beautiful, but it is not perfect. Can you remember why the saint think that it is not, the palace is not perfect?
know. Mm, mm, oh, I don't know. So people in it are happy. So I don't know.
People in it are Mortal.
Mortal.
Mortals.
Mor-
What do you mean by mortals again?
Mortal.
If you are mortal, you are
Mortal. You are to do the
you can die, right?
yes.
Or perishable.
Uh,
All right. So I think we've reached the end of our class. Okay. I hope you can write something here because
okay.
this is teacher's work. So I hope you can write something. Okay? Can you do it as your homework? Homework. Write something about the story. All right? I'll check this in our next meeting. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I hope you can, I'll see you next Monday and get some rest. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you. Bye bye.